which is easy for beginners to learn. You kept challenging us at all the time. It keeps your mind always on an alert mode, right? So this is the first time ever uh, where I started creating actual content. In the initial period only, we got some work to do, right?
Yeah.
Uh, Real time work, real client work.
Yes, Saga sir. First of all, thank you so much being the first student of this batch and the editing journey, coaching journey which I have started. So, if you guys don't know, Saga sir was the if I don't know आप शायद फर्स्ट लीड भी थे और आप फर्स्ट स्टूडेंट भी थे जिसने एनरोल किया है सो
Correct.
वेरी लकी फॉर मी थैंक यू फॉर joining this course and all your work you are doing for us and all so I let's start with just one simple question. How was your experience in this journey? Like 2 months course tha, but it went for three and a half months. So whatever you feel you can share. Yes.
So my idea when I looked at your advert on Instagram, and I thought that it is very interesting to know. One was on the tool side, right? So because everybody talks about the tools which are high level tools like Premiere Pro, DaVinci, and uh, similar tools, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
that one thing which took my attention, seeing that if somebody is saying that a tool which is not uh, popularly spoken about, if that can create some magic, right? So, which is easy for beginners to learn, and they can do something magical with that kind of a tool. So that was the first point which attracted my attention. The second thing, the way you spoke in that, it looked promising to me, and I always like to work with people with the fresh mind, young people who know what is happening in the uh, current market, right? So they have good hang of new things, right? So because for a person at my age, we always tend to
Mm-hmm.
criticize younger crowd, right? Saying that हमारे टाइम पे अलग था, आपके टाइम पे ऐसा नहीं होता है, and all that stuff, right? But I am exactly opposite to that. So I always believe to work with young people. It keeps you engaged in a better way. It keeps you motivated. It gives a lot of energy to work. So that was my second thing. So I said, very young guy, it will be very interesting to learn from young
Mm-hmm.
blood. So that was my second thing. And during the entire course, I always wonder that how you can how you can keep up that energy. That is one. Second thing is you kept challenging us at all the time. Okay, and not only it was not teaching per se, right? It was challenging your students, saying that you try to decode something, you try to understand something, right? So it keeps your mind always on alert mode, right? With that notion, saying that now Shlok will ask something, now Shlok will uh, ask something to decode, or he'll try to challenge something which I have done, right? So that keeps us alert. That kept us alert all the time during the entire journey, right? So that was very interesting, and I enjoyed that process.
Mm-hmm.
And sometime when you challenged us just for sake of challenging to check our confidence level, that was another very interesting which I liked. Saying that sometimes you also need to uh, challenge, take that challenge and say that no, you are wrong, right? What I have done is correct,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that is also a very important part of learning. So that not always your mentor or teacher or your colleague or whoever is with you, right? Not always they are right, right? Sometimes you are also right, and if you have done with some intention, keep that. in mind that you're right and try to defend yourself,
Yes,
saying
Saga
that, okay,
sir.
I have done right
First of
and
all, thank
I
you
will
so
keep
much.
doing it. So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was
Being
also
the
a very,
first
very
student
interesting and important
of
point,
this
right?
batch
And
and the editing
uh,
journey,
so it
coaching
was
journey which I
it
have
was
started.
beautiful
So, if you guys
learning
don't know, Saga sir was the,
and working with you.
if I don't
I
know, आप शायद
thoroughly
first
enjoyed the
lead भी थे और
entire
आप first
journey,
student
and
भी थे जिसने enroll किया है.
the way I
So,
said
correct. Very lucky for me.
initially, right?
Thank you.
I
Thank you
don't
for
know now.
joining this course
It will
and
be
all your
a
work you are
hollow
doing for us
situation
and
for
all. So,
Saturday Sunday, right?
let's start with
I will
just
have to
one
keep
simple
myself
question.
engaged,
How was
right?
your experience
I today also
in
when I'm
this
talking, I
journey?
am feeling
Like
little
2 months course tha, but it went for
empty,
3.5 months.
and
So
I think it will
whatever
take
you
some
feel,
time
you
for
can
me
share.
to
Yes.
fill that gap of
So
Saturday Sunday. But brilliant work, and the way you guys are doing it, amazing. And I'm sure that you will grow multiple folds. Your journey will continue like this, and amazing. Thank you
thank
very
you.
much, and wish you all the best for your entire uh, journey, new projects, and stuff like that. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. One more question I like to ask you, as you are coming from kind of, you have done a previous course also in editing, right? You have tried
Right,
other course also. So what
right.
difference you are able to see in this and that course?
So I started doing firstly my own learning, right? Using YouTube, Google. I never used YouTube for entertainment or Google for entertainment. I always used as a learning resource. So I tried my luck there. But when I realized that it is not going to help, then I enrolled for few courses. Uh, there I we so if you see from a tool standpoint, we learn something, right? Uh, that how the tool looks like, how you use tool to create something, right? But from actual work standpoint, it was not really helped us create that kind of a content. So this is the first time ever uh, where I started creating actual content, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which can be picked up and can be put in the market, right?
Correct.
Otherwise, it was only assignment basis, right? Somebody is giving us raw file, you just put it in the whatever is required, and then nothing happens with that, right? So it remains as your homework. It's in your notebook or
Mm.
it's in your laptop, right? So it is not getting converted into. It is not getting into the real market. Here, here the way it was done, saying that you create something on your own, and and then it will be challenged, it will be revised, it will be revisited, it will be redone, right? And then that becomes easy to get into market. So that was a prime difference between the earlier course and this course, right? So
Thank you.
getting market ready as a video editor uh, happened really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Here,
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
and in earlier things, it never happened.
Mm-hmm.
That is the difference.
Got it, got it. Thank you for that. So one of the last two questions, we'll wrap
Yeah,
this up quickly. So
yeah.
like you guys are now the proof of it, like what the hype is there in the market for Premiere Pro or DaVinci or any other software. How was
Right.
your experience learning in CapCut, and what do you feel like, is the hype real or it is just the hype?
Uh, See, hype is not real. Every tool, it is. See, some things are okay. As in, every tool will have their advantages, disadvantages, right? So every tool will have their own specialities, right?
Yeah,
So for example, captions can be better generated in Premiere Pro. They have multiple language support, which is not there in CapCut. For color grading, people are using DaVinci, right? So they have mastered that tool. People who are into VFX and stuff like that, and they don't want to use multiple tools. They can uh, go for DaVinci, right? So every tool has its own place in the market, right? So, but CapCut, I think it is user friendly. a mature friendly tool which will give you confidence that you can do something,
Correct.
right? It will not overburden you with the tool itself, right?
The
Because
interface.
which will interface or conceptually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Layering concept is easy to understand, right? Node concept is difficult to understand. It still takes a lot of time to. I have still not understood it at all, right? So it will take some time, but to start with, I think it is very amateur friendly. You can because if you don't, if you can't convert anything into output because of the tool, you will not continue that journey. So CapCut can give you that confidence, saying that okay, this tool is can make me create some content.
Yeah, got it. So thank you so much for that. And just one last question. So you are the one of the फर्स्ट स्टूडेंट जिसने क्लास भी ज्वाइन किया, जो लीड भी वन ऑफ द फर्स्ट थी, और हु हैज स्टार्टेड वर्किंग विद अस. यस. सो हाउ वाज
Correct.
योर एक्सपीरियंस रिगार्डिंग दैट, एंड what are, you can say something regarding the work opportunities you got here, and how was your experience on that note?
Yeah. So again, to start with little bit of comparison. So when we did courses, uh, the moment course ends, everything ends, right? So there is no communication. There is some communication in the community, but it never converts into work, right? And people do not, as in the course creators did not make any effort to get their students to do their work, right? So, but here, uh, in the initial period only, we got some work to do, right?
Yeah.
Uh, Real time work, real client work. So that
Mm-hmm.
was really good to see. That gives a lot of motivation
Mm-hmm.
for everyone to uh, keep keep up with the pace, give their time, give their best efforts, right? So that is very interesting and that is very motivating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, unless you have some work, you finish the course and the
Mm-hmm.
journey ends,
Correct,
right?
correct.
वो एग्जाम खत्म हो गया, वो खत्म
Mm-hmm.
हो जाता है. Then you are away from all this, and again you start, again you enroll for new courses.
Mm-hmm.
That 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 uh, that horrible cycle never ends, right?
Yeah.
So that really kept us motivated, all of us,
Mm-hmm.
and thank you for that.
Thank you, Sagar sir, for such kind words, and thank you for trusting in us in just one shot, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, sir.